welcome to Straight from Cloverfield, episode 164. I'm your host, Ralph. Apologize for the background sounds. They're doing some tree butchering today. Really be more conscious and respect the trees. Don't butcher the trees, please. I know some people like to trim, but some people are a little bit crazy. And some people just chop them all down, and it's terrible. Like, they want to build the goddamn fucking smart cities, even like a housing and stuff with no trees around. People need trees to live. We need to protect the trees and stand by the trees. They are our ancestors. We are one with the trees. Your veins inside of you resemble a tree. Lungs resemble trees. Trees is where it's at. Trees is the divine essence in physical form. The life givers are everything. Trees are everything. They're important. They grow fruit that they don't eat themselves. They teach the art of giving. So we'll talk about some topics today. Be the anchor knot. A couple weeks ago, my partner has an anchor chain that she wears. And she's trying to put a pendant on it. But and the next day, she noticed that she don't take it off normally. It was a pendant she tried to put on, it didn't work on it. She was trying to put them both on one chain. And anyway, in the shower, she noticed that there was a knot in the chain. She had to take it off. But there was absolutely no way that chain could get knotted on its own. You have to physically tie a knot in the chain. It's very meticulous. She would never have let that happen when she was doing the pendant to see if that would work. Somehow there was a knot in that chain. I don't know how the hell that happened. The only way you could do it was to purposely tie a knot in that chain. And so that's what we call it, the anchor knot. Be the anchor knot, not that shit. These motherfuckers want to say their agenda is inevitable. Fuck that. Not without global consensus. Not without our consent. Consent matters. Be vigilant to false flags. The war criminals, war happy, they want war. The bankers always want the fucking war. It's a colonizer thing. This whole fucking empire was founded on war. This is Turtle Island. It always has been and ever will be Turtle Island. Because they call it something different and stand on the dead innocent lives that they took and built by blood. This is still Turtle Island. Genocide and bullying, it does not make anybody a winner. Transgressing natural law is not a win. Natural law is. And you will find the common consequences of natural law. You disrespect individuals. Well, and today, all fellows need to stand up and say no. The war criminals had another play date recently, and they're having another one in September. They are planning another 9/11 event to blame on Iran this time. Because Israel was behind the original 9/11. Yeah, I said it. It's true. They're behind all the wars. They profit from war. They profit from children being murdered, bombing hospitals, because they don't want the portal of life open. They don't want people coming through the portal of life. They want people healing and coming home. It's absolutely sick. They have no right to target children in hospitals. Agent Orange and the motherfuckers started this war in Iran by murdering children. It was an attack. It was a bullying. It was an assault. Strait of Hormuz does not belong to Agent Orange, or it belongs to Iran. Keep trying, keep finding out. Fuck around and find out. Or if I were to stand up and say no, because the common consequence of natural law falls on you and your children. Like my partner, because her father was exposed to Agent Orange. She fucked up her hip. Still don't fucking recognize it. And screw your family over. Israel was behind 9/11. This is a fucking, like I said, I showed this last time. I'll show it again. Look at that coin. Look at that fucking coin. It's a French Israeli fucking, what the hell? It's a 6-day war commemorative medal issued in 1967, and these are facts that come to show you right now. Look at it again. Look at it again, because this thing fucking exists. The fact that this existed before 9/11 speaks volumes, because you know what? They all create this shit way in advance, and we do not consent. Whatever the fuck they're pulling, we do not consent. Because they think that fucking thwarts the karma consequence. The global consensus know about it, and fucking deliver the crack of the Holy Mother. They can't escape that shit. And they never will. We won't allow it. Stop murdering children. The fact that this fucking coin existed before 9/11 speaks volumes. It was so quick to vehemently claim this 9/11 is really checkable. I don't give a fuck what it is. This was issued in 1967, a year before the towers were built. This is confirmation of a sick satanic system with pre-planned occult blood sacrifice to feed their endless war machine and insatiable greed to exploit the sacred earth. Israel and the United States are sending out Satan, Israel. This was also meant to not pure silver to glorify war, while children in war-torn countries suffer, starve, and die. That's the coin. That's proof right there. No more war. Rich unredacted files. Free the children. Protect the innocent and vulnerable. Be the anchor knot. Tie a knot in that shit. They're planning another event to blame on Iran this time. Trying to justify war. It's a fucking false flag, you know, it was Israel. Whatever the shit that they gonna pull. They have defended themselves. They have. Yeah, Japan, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, Iran, and Korea have not harmed anybody here. They're not bombing hospitals here. And they're bombing fucking do the argument. You know what? The Pearl Harbor stuff. You don't know if that was a goddamn false flag. And if Japan, what they have a hand in it, what the fuck did the Israel or United States fucking bullshit or colonizers do to provoke that shit? But most likely, it was a fucking false flag. As always. They're not worthy of the benefit of the doubt. Israel is not worthy of the benefit of the doubt. Iran has not harmed anyone here. They have defended themselves from Israel attacks on their own homeland and waterway. The various bastards want us to fear attack here, so they make them happen here, and blame who they want to attack. Iran is exposing all that has been colonized on their land and waterway. Iran is not interested in harming innocent civilians, and all followers who trespass on the land and waterways of others are not innocent. Israel just murdered more civilians, including a young family and a 2-year-old child, recently found out too. It's sick. And Gaza continues to suffer. Gaza's still getting attacked. Lebanon getting attacked. We get picked on, trying to defend themselves the best they can. They have a right to defend themselves when they get picked on. We all have a natural law, inherent right to defend ourselves. Motherfucker trying to say because Palestine not recognizes as they don't have a right to defend themselves. Fuck that. Yes, they most certainly do. It's a natural law right that's not given or taken by man. The right to self-defense. The right to defend yourself with any means possible equal to what the bully has. Defend yourself even if necessary, somebody attacking you and you have to use deadly force because you was getting attacked. That is your inherent right under natural law. Don't let nobody tell you don't have that right. Now, We'll talk about anarchy. And not fake ass anarchy with the motherfuckers that want to fucking take all the need and attack people. And no. Anarchy simply means no rulers. We want true anarchy. With also a gift indigenous way economy. Like somebody helping somebody. Bob helps Rita. But that don't mean that Rita gonna help Bob, but Rita get back in her own way to somebody else. Like, or she could give to Bob if she wanted to. But a gift economy means you just help somebody because you know your brother and sister's gonna be there to help you when you need help. You trade what you have, somebody else got something that had something that you like, you got something that they like, you do a trade, like a gift economy, helping people without expecting anything in return. Not selfish bullshit anarchy. Anarchy simply means no rulers. That we all equal here. And we all take care of each other. And like the economy, like the gift economy where you give. You take care of people. Because you know what? We love each other and we're all connected. Like the tree don't grow food for itself. The tree is the leader. So the satanic system has been inverted, in which we're going to talk about this in the future. I'm writing another one about this for a future show. But talk about like it's been inverted. Like you look at the sky, like a heaven. No. Heaven is the roots, the life force of the roots. Heaven is in the ground. But they fucking inverted it. The Satanists always invert shit. So they made it sound like, oh, you're going to burn in hell down there. While you look up here at our great bullshit wonders of the rat and his fucking bullshit, star bullshit. The con to get you to the stars to surrender the earth. No, the earth is heaven. We could have heaven here if we had no rulers, gift economy, and everybody helped to take care of each other. Because you know what? Everybody helped take care of each other. Everybody helped and nobody had to struggle. Everybody help each other. That's what make all the followers obsolete. Because you don't give them a reason to do what they do. So, you help each other, you be kind, you make that shit obsolete. Help each other. That's where it's at. Anarchy means no rulers. This also means taking responsibility and caring for the community together. Don't judge others who rely on government income. Also, that's another thing. A lot of anarchists, yeah, we don't like government. I know that. I know it means mind control. But you know what? Somebody that's born disabled did not ask to be born that way. And they need an income that they don't have the privilege of a scheduled commitment to earn on their own. Not every disabled person can work, but they get back in their own way. They did not ask to be born in the body that they was in. And they also did not ask to be in a system that have to depend on money. We gotta get the economy to take care of each other. Give back. Trade. That's where it's at. Take care of each other. Nobody should be in a nursing home. Nobody should be in a home. A severely disabled person should not be punished for the way they was born in a facility. It should have a life. They should be outside. They deserve a life. So don't judge others who rely on government income because they don't have the privilege of self-sufficiency. Not everybody have the privilege of self-sufficiency, but the community can help take care of that person and take turns so one person don't get a caregiver burnout. They don't want to rely on it either. And they didn't choose for it to come out of the taxation death fund, which we don't believe in that either. It shouldn't come out of there. But so does the war fund. Everybody pick on a disabled person, and they call it a benefit to pick on a disabled person, but it's really an income for someone who don't have the privilege of scheduled commitment. And disability is a full-time job, like I always say. Everyone deserves the supports they need, and if we come together and help each other and share skills without expectation, we can make government and money obsolete, and all the followers obsolete. Those who cannot do physical labor have other skills they can offer. Japan is working on AI to enable disabled people to remotely operate a waiter robot. Hope they also consider a safe way to make that happen without an earth-destroying data center. maybe if the individual operates with their own device, the data center wouldn't be needed. I don't know much about it. But I mean, using AI for something like that to enable somebody who can't have a privileged education with women to be like a wait staff if they wanted to do it remotely. We can use it for the better instead of nefarious purposes. I also want to take this moment to remember another Duchenne. We lost another Duchenne warrior this month in August. His name was Nate Dogg, and his mother posted a lot of videos of them doing musical dances, and it was really nice. And he had Duchenne muscular dystrophy. He was a Duchenne warrior. He passed away this month at 23, which is really sad. I wish he could have had more time. But his mother was a living example of the caregiver. That she dedicated her life to taking care of him, and she was a great caregiver. And she put her whole heart and soul into it, and a living example of the community life that everybody deserves, like the indigenous life, taking care of your family, not putting somebody in a home, giving them a life, taking care of them, doing a sacrifice for them of what you might want to do because they have problems and you want to take care of them and they deserve the care. Giving them the life that they deserve, not throwing them away. So, we'll go Purple Guy. Learn about Nate Dogg. He was a wonderful man that inspired everybody to overcome their challenges and persevere. And right now, she's in the same boat that my partner was in August of 2022 when she lost her partner who had Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and he was 46. And I wish Nate Dogg had longer time, but Duchenne is very, you lose muscle slowly, but knowing that Purple Guy, knowing her son, and my partner knowing her late husband, that's what helped get you through the grief. They already gave the lesson, being their caregiver. They already learned that lesson of perseverance and perseverance and rising through loss. It's a Duchenne muscular dystrophy, a muscle wasting disease. They lived with loss, and the Duchenne muscular dystrophy warrior learns to overcome his condition and live life to the fullest. And so I'm sure Pepper Guy will, through the strength that she learned from him and his perseverance, she gonna find her next purpose, like my partner did. And knowing them, Peter and Nate, it was wonderful, and they taught the earth a great valuable lesson of making the most of a challenge. And also, I'm a little bit perturbed because the MDA, my partner's late husband, was in the prednisone trials, which is muscular dystrophy, in the 80s. And still, prednisone is the main treatment today. It's perturbing, it's disturbing, because prednisone is not a cure. It's got a lot of side effects, but the benefits outweigh the risk with the issues that Duchenne has, because it's a muscle wasting disease that's fatal. And prednisone helps to delay the condition and preserve lung function and heart function. But it comes with a whole host of side effects like cataracts, osteoporosis, Cushing syndrome. There's a lot of stuff that get a whole new, like a lot of medications have undesirable side effects, but benefits outweigh the risks. But by now, 2026, a man just passed away at 23 years old. They should be better cures, but it's not a cure. There should be a cure by now. And what's taking so all the donations, really? But we got plenty of money for the war fund, right? Plenty of money for the war fund. It's just aggravating because they could be using these things for better purposes, like AI things to help people, more things to help people, not invasive fucking brain chip to go in your head like the rat wants to do. But I mean real things that can really help people. You have this robot hand, but it's fucking priced astronomically out of price. The fucking insurance will never pay for it. Let's come up with something good and affordable for people to help them. And the gift economy, we can make them something. And because everybody got something to give back. Even my partner volunteer. Everybody has something to give back. My partner volunteers. Because she don't have the privilege of a work schedule. But the people that she works with are very wise, and they're nonverbal, but they have a lot of wisdom, and just being with them is a gift. And they helping her come out of her comfort zone, but she learned their nonverbal language, and she has to ask somebody for something that they need, because that gets her out of her comfort zone. So everybody give back. Everybody got a gift. Everybody have a purpose here. So thank you for listening. I will see you on the next one.